Come on, flex. Let's go. Back it up. Back it up. Then turn
Big,
to the
daddy.
flex your body. You're so sexy. Flex your body. You're so sexy. Slide to the right, slide to the left, right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Now flex, come on, flex. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Then turn to the left. Slide to the right, slide to the left, right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Now flex, come on, flex. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Then turn to the left. Let's go. Flex your body. Flex your body. You're so sexy. You're so sexy. Flex your body. Flex your body. You're so sexy. Let's go. Hey, look. Here we go. Slide to the right. Slide to the
This your man down Tony producer. And the line dance connection. Tap performer. And my girl Queen Sheila. Come on, get busy.
What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing, peeps? What's going on, Zandra? How you doing today, miss?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing great over here. You know, I'm relaxing, chill, no stress, no interruptions.
You know what? You are just like off the chain.
I do. Yo, so my people's reached out to me. Lady T, she said, "Yo, Zandra out here." I'm like, I bet her ass ain't dancing or nothing like that. So, yeah, she said y'all was at Alabama. Y'all had an event or something like that.
She did.
She did. Oh, okay.
She had one last night.
Yeah.
It was from like 1 to 7. True Essence
Yes.
Sliders
Okay.
out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. How was it? You enjoyed yourself?
Yes, we had
Did
a
you
great
dance?
time.
Did you
And
dance?
look, let me tell. Did I? What? Yes. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Hey Leslie, how you doing?
What's up, Lex? What's up,
What's
Melvin?
up, Melva? Melva, you let Leslie beat you today.
Oh, there goes Curry. All right, what's going
There
on?
she go. What's up, T?
Hey.
Yeah, yes, we did. Had a great time. And yes, I did dance, Marquise.
So what you was gonna tell me? You were about to tell me something. Something went down.
Katrina
Yes.
Daniels was there.
Right, Lady T.
Oh, wait a minute. Who did you say told you
Lady
that?
T.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying.
It's all good. It's all good. Catch up. We'll get together. We'll get there eventually. That's what's up, man.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah.
You ain't the only one, Melvin. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not the only one that what?
No, I was just responding to Melvin. That's all. She said she was slow today.
You know what? I must truly apologize because you know what? I am completely off today. Completely.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I'm going to catch up. Sooner or later, I'm going to catch up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saw her, and this is what I remember seeing a post that she had a while back that said something like her twin.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to my aunt,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh my God. I said, that must be Katrina Daniels' twin right there. I said,
Right.
Man, that lady looked just like Katrina Daniels. So anyway, I kept looking at her, and I was like, let me go up here. And so I went to her, and I was like, "What is your name?" And then that's when she told me. I was like, "No wonder that lady looks so much like you." I said, "Because it's you."
You know,
And then that's when it all kind of came together. I'm like, "It's Dawn. Dawn was your twin, your looking
facts.
like."
Right. I'm glad you figured it out though. You know what I mean? Because that'd have been pretty concerning. So I'm glad you figured it out though. Well, let's say what's up, our peoples. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're excited y'all came through. And y'all know we have a special guest coming on. If anything, is he on yet, Mama?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so
He
he'll be on shortly. We call him during dinner time. Uh, but
yes,
but we have a special guest coming on tonight. If anything else, so definitely. But yeah, definitely keep prayers out for our Lady Queen Sheila. Truly, truly keeping prayers on her. She definitely receiving the energy and the vibe. So she thank y'all for that and everything else. And also thank y'all for joining us tonight too. And if y'all have any questions, we'll definitely try to scroll through and catch them as best as possible. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely keep them there. And if we miss it, we do apologize in advance. And thank y'all for those who are watching, who kind of reach out to us and let us know y'all been following. We do appreciate that also.
yes, and you know what? Even if we don't see it or ask your question, maybe we didn't catch it.
Right.
Just send it again.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be okay. And then it's like, okay, Marquise, they really want this answer. So,
It better be a good question though. If you're gonna sit it twice though. If you're gonna sit it twice, it better be it better not be what's your favorite line?
oh yes, yes. But T, that's what threw me. You know what? I wasn't too slow.
Okay.
Lady T, that's
Mhm.
Katrina Daniels. But T, Captain T,
Okay.
that's my girl in Birmingham. That's True Essence.
Right.
So when I heard T,
Right.
that's why I thought you were talking about
It's
her.
all good. It's all good.
Because I gotta justify.
Lady part.
You come hard at people. You know that.
It's the lady part. That's all it was. Yeah, Katisha.
Thank,
There you go.
she ain't slow, is she?
Yeah, on top of it. Yeah.
Thank you, Katisha. Thank
Mhm.
you, Katisha.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
But other than that, yeah, I definitely, I didn't even know about the event. I wish I would have able to make it if anything else, but it seemed like it was pretty nice. I saw some
Yeah.
interesting videos, but I'm gonna let that be.
Thank you. And you
Yeah,
know what? She will tell us that she has another event coming up in October. That's their anniversary. So that may be something that you may want to look into.
hmm definitely.
Yes, Demiria is on.
Hey,
What's
Demetria,
up, Demiria?
say go on, say go on. What's going on,
Oh, snap.
man? Matthews, what it do, brother? How you doing? And I'm glad you spelled your name out, Qrobe, because you were gonna be called Qrobe for the rest of your life.
Well, thank you. That's our R&R lady, and I appreciate. I met her last night. She was
Yeah,
there.
that's what's up. They good peoples though.
I enjoy. I believe that was her husband that I spoke with, but they were very, very nice and just what I expected. As always, there you go from my line dance family. But
Okay.
it has been a pleasure. Go on, Marquise.
Oh yes, it's been a pleasure, definitely. So, everybody know we got a special guest this evening. So we do appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, if you have any questions, but yeah, it's a pleasure to announce one of the man, the myth, the legend come through in this game, making it happen with the world renowned dance that we just can't stop dancing to, touching everybody and all that other stuff in many ways. I don't know. Should I say more?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You got any more in you?
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, everybody's dancing to his dances. Shoot. I mean, even at corporate events and all that stuff is just everywhere. One day I'm gonna be like him when I grow up. But in the meantime, we can keep doing shake and tail feather. Oh, you got your boy Cuban. What it do, brother? How you doing today, man?
Man, first of all, to everybody watching, I want to say I apologize because I thought it was 7 o'clock Central Time.
No
Because I'm in
worries.
Louisiana. I'm born and raised in Louisiana.
All right.
And then number two,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the most tech savvy person, so I was up here playing with every device I got.
Sound
I'm
familiar,
good.
Sandra? Go ahead.
But we good. We good.
Don't worry, man. Hey, we ain't gonna even hold that against you. I actually blamed it on Sandra because that's her bad. You know what I mean? That's her bad. You know what I mean? But it's
You know
all
what?
good.
I'll take it today. I'll take that today.
Receive it. Receive it.
Only because we got company in the house.
That's
Only because we got company in the house.
Cupid.
So
What's up?
Cupid. Okay, what you want us to call you?
A Cupid's cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
So how you doing?
Everything's amazing. Life is good right now, man. Just working. Got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of records bubbling online, and I've been on the road quite a bit. So it's just good. Life is good, man. I can't complain at all, my friend.
So I got a question for you, Cupid. Are you tired of doing the Cupid shuffle?
And let me tell you something.
That's a trick question. That's a trick. Don't fall
Hey,
into it.
It's a real question.
every time I say, they say I'm a rapper, in the background I hear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. You know it's crazy because I was doing a concert in Alabama and we were sitting backstage and somebody asked me that, but it was me and Frankie Beverly was backstage. We were just talking and he cut the conversation off. He was like, "Ask me if I'm tired of singing before I let go." And I remember him telling me, he said, "Young man, the Cuban shuffle is like the foundation to your house." He was like, "People don't always notice the other walls in your house, but if that foundation's strong, they can say you got a beautiful house." So Cuban shuffle is my foundation, man, and you know everything I add on to it is gonna be based upon the people's liking and you know if they notice it or not, man. But that shuffle, man, I'm never gonna get tired of that one, dog.
I hear you. Well, if you keep hearing ching, I won't get tired of it either. You know?
Heck no. No, indeed.
I stay on the dance floor like, hey, I'm over.
Hallelujah.
So how long has it been since you created the Cupid Shuffle?
I created the Cuban shuffle August of 2006. And then I mean literally January 2007 there was a bidding war between Atlantic, Universal, and Def Jam to sign me. It happened just that fast. And everything in my career happened in a weird way, but it would happen in a way to where it's become one of the most iconic dance songs ever amongst all genres, like amongst like, you know, different people. And it was because so many things went wrong.
Right.
To where like it just extended the longevity. So it's been a journey, man. But I'm telling you, like, as you know, as older stages, man, it's a blessing. I'll be honest.
I got a confession for you there, right? I had a hard lesson I had to learn. So I'm at this event, right? And the event, it was a nice event. And it was predominantly not our people. They just
Facts.
said,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we had an agenda of what music we was going to play because we trying to display our line dance and this, that, and the other. So we wanted to play a dance that we figured everyone would know and, you know, get jiggy with it and this, that, and the other, right? A line dance. So we had this in mind, but we didn't know what the crowd we was doing. So when we seen the crowd wasn't our people, I had suggestions was like, yo, run that Cupid shuffle instead. And I was like, I mean, they should know this one too. You know what I mean? We ran the other one. Ain't no movement happened, bro. No movement happened, bro. And that was a hard lesson to learn because I was like, now that I look back, I like, yeah, that Cupid shuffle would have definitely popped off the whole event for real, for real. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. I guess we understand a little bit more this time than the next time, bro. So golly, I had to swallow that. But yeah,
That's all good, man.
Yes.
but it just commend that it does touch all types of people for the most part. It's not just predominantly type Black people, but it's touching the world in all ways. You know what I mean? And that's definitely that's big ups if anything else. How did you even create that though?
Believe it or not, man, if you've ever met me in person and people who met me before, they know like I'm just a regular, just fun, chill type of guy, right? So I think it was I was doing Southern Soul records before I made Shuffle, and like I didn't know anything about the line dance community at all. I was just like I wanted to make a line dance. I didn't want people from out of town to steal it, so I named it the Cupid Shuffle because at the time, a lot of artists was coming to Louisiana and stealing a lot of like hooks and slogans and catchphrases we were saying, and then taking them to their cities and blowing up. Like around that time, like you had a bunch, like Nelly jacked them one, the Yin Yang jacked them one. They was just on a jack move spree, and so I named the Cupid Shuffle so nobody would steal it. I'm like, okay, if you go take my record, at least my name in it, right?
Right.
And then when I made it, man, it was just one of them things where it was just a feeling. I mean, honestly, man, because my boy Big Moochie, after I got on, I met Moochie in Cleveland, and he started educating me on like what the line dance community really is, And so I started doing my homework and just kind of like learning about how amazing and how great the line dance community is. But so I'm like a student of it. So it wasn't one of those things where I was like line dancing and then I made that, because I'm a Southern soul singer by trade. It's just that God kind of put me in a different lane, man, and actually made, for the common folk who don't line dance, made like that kind of music a thing in their eyes. But technically Cupid Shuffle was supposed to be a Zydeco song. Like that is, and I don't know if y'all know what Zydeco is. I don't know. Yeah, so Cupid Shuffle was supposed to be a Zydeco song, but I couldn't get an accordion player to play on it. At the time I was independent, I was still kind of just doing my thing, so they kind of brushed me off, and so we just dropped it, man. I was DJing at this club spot that I now own here in Lafayette, and called the Brass Room, and I just would play it 2-3 times a night, and I think the timing was perfect because there wasn't nothing out on the national scale. Like 97 was the last time they had a record that was like a national line dance record, you know what I mean? So I dropped it, it got stupid hot in Louisiana. And then next thing you know, I'm getting these calls. So it was supposed to be a Zydeco song, believe it or not, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Wow. Well, it became what it was supposed to become because we see the results now. And some of your viewers, like Katrina Daniels, she's out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
She was like, "That's my boy. That's my boy." She said that she said, "I've met him and he's awesome." And she said, "My friend, what's your flavor will pop off to?"
You know what's interesting? I'm going to say this, y'all. I have the dopest fans, the best fans ever. Because the one thing about my fans that I've noticed being in the game so long is I see a lot of upcoming hip hop artists and this artist and that artist, and they fans are super, super flaky. They'll like them for a little bit, and then when the next flavor of the month come around, they throw them in the trash can.
Right.
But my fans like that are like, they don't need no TV ad or no radio station person to put them on my music. They own it and they know. And anybody who says talks about what's your flavor is a real fan. So when I pull up, you might have a crowd of 10,000 people, right? And 6,000 of them ain't got a clue what's going on. We only know the Cupid Shuffle. That's the only song we know. And then I get to doing these records and the crowd get to dancing and you start feeling real understudied at that moment. Like, how do you know all this?
Right.
And that's a good feeling because I tell people success is not the amount of fans you have. It's the quality of fans. And my fans, they ride. So shout out to my friend over there in Tennessee, because What's Your Flavor? That's a big record that can explode at any time. And for somebody to know that record, that's love.
Mm.
Well, Cupid, I know that record.
Cause we right here.
See,
Cause we right here.
you right there. That is.
Because let me tell you something. Back in the day, I could blame people for not knowing the artist music because they had all. It was bottled up. All you had was MTV. All you had was BET.
Mm.
But you got the internet, so it's not my fault. You don't know my music. All you gotta do is search it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when like I'm a PJ Martin fan, right? I love PJ Martin.
Mm-hmm.
PJ Martin don't have 20 hit records, but I can sing 20
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a fan. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about with all artists. But the internet age is like you like who you like, and you can't play the I didn't know card because all you gotta do is search. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we search on Amazon for all kind of stuff, tires and
Right.
speakers and everything else. So if you want to hear
Right.
some good quality music, just go ahead and do your research, and you'll be on the catalog. So kudos to everybody who like listening to all my other records, and I just truly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like one of your viewers, Leslie Henry. She's out of Florida. She was like, she do all of your songs in her class. They love it. Not just her, but she said her grandmother does the Cupid Shuffle. 82
Love.
years old.
That's
I'm
love.
like,
That's
get it,
love.
grandma.
That's love, man. And those types of things are the reason why I stay active and I just try to just make good music. I want the music to match the energy, and I appreciate it. Like, to hear those ages, and then like to see the little 6-year-old girl and the little 5-year-old kid to the right, to the right.
Mm-hmm.
To span that big is just it's nothing but God. It's nothing but a
Right.
blessing. And what God got for you, he got for you. And it's nothing nobody can say to deter that.
So how
Right.
does that with the success that you receive, how were you able to still keep, a humble heart and stay even keel to the point where you never forget where you come from? Like, how did you manage to keep that mindset?
I mean, I got my mom and dad always stayed on me about that, but I keep a lot of no people around me, and I know that's crazy. I keep a lot of no people around me, and because I know a lot of people with a lot of yes people, and the yes people will gas you up and
Right.
have you thinking everything you're doing is just all perfection. But I keep a lot of no people around me, and my no people ain't finna let me get like that. Like anyway, they like the minute I start acting like, like I mean, I done did the BET Award pre-show. I done did Guinness Book of World Records with Steve Harvey for Cascade Park. I didn't did all of that, but that's just a job.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, being a good father, is the best thing for me. Like I coach basketball. I'm here, helping my kids with their homework and stuff like that. That's the kind of thing that I've always, attested myself to. Because I'm gonna be honest, man, real true story. When I prayed, it was December. My birthday is December 22nd. December 21st, 2006, I prayed and I had a conversation with God like none other. And I tell people this all the time. I say, God, if you allow me an opportunity, I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be a super mega star. Just let me be able to do music for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And literally from December 21st, that day, to January 3rd of the next year, man, I got signed. So I'm not finna renege on God straight
Facts.
up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep that humility because I know where my blessings come from. It ain't from me. You know what I'm saying? I can't wake up in the morning and just be that great.
Right.
It still gotta go through the process of God allowing it to be great for it to be long lasting. And I mean, he truly has given me exactly what I specifically asked for. And so yeah, that's where that come from, man. I'm not finna disrespect my blessing at all.
That's good news.
So you grew up in the church too, right?
Absolutely.
Were you
Absolutely. Our church,
look, were you a praise leader, worship leader?
I was a choir director at St. Mark Baptist Church in Cade, Louisiana for 7 years, man. I was young and I went to an old school church trying to teach them how
Mm,
to sing Kurt Franklin and
mm,
and
mm.
commission and
Oh man.
Todd, and and they were looking at me crazy, but that's kind of like I'm a singer. Like I ain't no, because I tell people you it is funny. The Cupid Shuffle is easy to sing it until you got to sing it.
Right.
Like it ain't like I was singing my heart out that day. Like I was running and everything, and that comes from the church, man. I've been singing a long time. I wrote songs for Mel Waiters. Um, I've done a lot of records with most of the blues singers from Wendell B to Pokey Bear, into just all of them. So I really do that. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all from that church background, man. Like that's the center of it all.
Did you
Well,
catch any backlash in the trans? I'm sorry, London. Did you catch any backlash through the transitioning from, you know, gospel to secular type stuff?
Well, you know what's funny? My backlash is what has created who Cupid is. And my parents didn't want to let me do it, but then we cut a deal where they was like, you could do it, but you can't curse.
Okay.
So it kind of made me make this type of music because it was like I can't do, you know, nothing gutter or gangster or nothing like that.
Right.
So until today, man, you know, it's funny, bro. Like some of my biggest checks come from Kids Bop, Disney, Nickelodeon. So it's like you know, I'm glad because I was able to, you know, not even like have it. They don't even have to change the words. You know how like when they do Kids Bop on a popular song, they got buku curse words in it. You gotta change the words up. So like not, you know. So it's cool, man. I mean that backlash ended up being my blessing too, bro.
Okay. That's what's up. Sonya.
I don't know. I lost it, Marky. Oh, I got it. So how did you manage to do Cupid Shuffle for Walmart?
Oh man. So okay, crazy story. I saw a video of some people doing it on Instagram, and I literally inboxed like the Walmart radio DJs, like commented. So I went in and I inboxed them and I said, hey, if y'all ever want to do the Cupid Shuffle for real, holla at me. Dude hit me back. Is this the real Cupid? I'm like, yeah. So he hits me back. Boom. So they fly me to Bentonville, Arkansas to perform. Like, because that video had went viral. So it was like, we're going to have you surprise them and jump on stage and do Cupid Shuffle. Man, y'all, I promise, if it wasn't like 100,000 people in that place, it was like all the Walmart managers from everywhere in the world.
Wow.
And so me and my partner, I got up there. I was like, okay, hold up. So the last time I did, you know, to the right, the right, I said, to now, instead of saying now kick, I just did something. I was freestyling on stage. I was like, roll back, roll back, like the roll back prices. And man, I just looked in the front row and saw all of them executive dudes' eyes go like this. So I got off the stage and they come running in the back. Oh my God. Oh my God, tell me. I was like, yeah. So me, I'm like, yo, like, yeah, roll back prices. That's why I did it. And then next thing you know, man, they got me in there, and next thing you know, man, I'm like a whole Walmart campaign. And it was crazy because some of the video they did this competition where they was challenging the stores because it had went viral. So they was like, okay, since it went viral, they sent a message to all the Walmarts to actually do Cupid Shuffle in their stores, and them things had like millions of views. So the store that won with the most views, I went down there and we shot the video, man. And I mean, that was clutch.
That's beautiful. That's
Wow.
beautiful. So do you find yourself since like, because I know, like, say for instance, most artists when they create a banger, you know what I mean, they feel like motivated, they have to try to find a way to top the last banger or whatever like that. Do you ever find having those challenges in doing that?
I'm gonna get real deep with you, my brother, when I answer this question, because I answer this question a lot. If you ask God for $1 million, you know how disrespectful it is for you to get mad and then try to get two. For me, I can't top. I'm not here to top records. I'm just here to make them, because ultimately, I don't determine what's a hit. Like, I work in the studio every single day, and every single day somebody come and record and tell me, this gonna be the biggest song ever. Oh my God. And all these homeboys dapping them up. Oh, it's a hit. And then they bring it to the radio station and it ain't no hit.
Right.
Then you got songs like Cupid Shuffle that I had no idea was gonna be a hit at all. No plan of it. An interlude record in between my Southern Soul set that blows up. So all my job to do is to make the best music I can. You know who determines hits? Not record companies, not executives, not smart people who think they know. Because I've seen a lot of them over the years. I can tell you 90% of every single person that was at Atlantic when I was there got fired. It's the people.
Right.
Just like my homegirl say, what's your flavor?
Mhm.
Right now, I got a song called Flex. I just put it out there during the pandemic. And I got over 2 million views on TikTok, over 500,000 on Facebook, IG. It ain't me, it's the
Right.
people. So the devil is real clever in making you think that you need to disrespect God by trying to top him. You just keep making records, and as you make them, the people go determine what they like. You know, we in that age right now, the internet age, where back in the day, dog, I could play a record 22 times. I could pay $500,000 to get a song played on the radio every day and make you like it. But now we in the age where it's too much, it's so much information, people just liking what they like. So no, man. And any artist out there, man, that got a hit record, don't be bamboozled by that. Just make your music. They're gonna like it because you can't determine, like, there's no formula where you say A plus B times C plus, you know, the square root of X is a hit. It don't work like that. It's like what the people won't like, they're gonna like. So that pressure, I used to have it until I understood that was just a facade, a mirage, in a way to just keep your mental not clear enough to be able to create great music. Because you stop creating it from your soul.
Facts.
Cupid Shuffle came from here. So the only way I can make another Cupid Shuffle is something that comes from here, not from here, trying to top somebody else's opinion. You know what I mean? So any artist out there, man, please don't fall for that facade, because that's goofy to me.
I appreciate you saying that, because even in the line dance community, that's normally the challenge. I even speak for myself personally. You know what I mean? When we did Baby What's Happening, you know, we had got a lot of response from it. But then the pressure is how do you come from that? How do you follow up from that, if anything else? And the fact that you emphasize and stress that, you know, we're not the judge to determine whether this is going to be the best dance or the best song that's going to take off anything else. It's either going to be it or it's not. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Just be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect example is, so I'm good friends with Mr. College Park, because we actually got a song called Go Ahead Baby that's just starting to catch on TikTok, right? But anyways, Wobble, y'all know the story about Wobble. Y'all know that ain't the dance. Y'all know the history of that with the nasty girl and all that stuff.
Right.
So that's an perfect example of, they made a record. That song didn't have no line dance to it. That I was there when Wobble was made, and Wobble was just a song.
Right.
But look how the people decided, we like it, we gonna put a dance to it, and we gonna make it a thing for the civilians, as I call them, the people who not in the line dance community. And boom, there it is. Same thing with my boys, same old two-step over there in Dallas.
Yeah.
They know what they had. They tried it out. Boom, that rolls. You know what I'm saying? Same like the greatest example, if you want to take the best example, is Tamia.
Oh Lord.
Because y'all know, because Tamia ain't she probably can't even do the dance.
She did it though. She did it, her and Grant.
She had to, she must have learned it.
Yeah, she had to learn it.
but come on, man, that record ain't had nothing correlating with line dance at all. So whatever instructor created that, you a blessing to me. I promise you, a blessing to me, because, and that's my example of, you don't know. You just don't know.
Because you know, with Tamia, that dance actually came from one of our Caucasian sisters, Jo Thompson.
Wow.
I think is it Dance With Me? Is the name of her?
Come Dance With Me.
Yes, Come Dance With Me. And so, you know what we do. We've taken it.
Remix.
And Tamia was a perfect fit. And so, you know, it's like, and as you said, we do it every time you turn around. That's one of the hit dances that people look forward to doing.
Look, I had a show in San Antonio on Saturday night. And after I performed, I told the DJ, I said, DJ, I hadn't been to San Antonio in a while. I want you to play something that's going to shut this club down. I got the video on God, on everything I love. I thought he was fitting to play like a Lil Jon song, or a little Boosie song, or something, you know, or something just like, you know, that boy, all I heard, boom,
Oh no, he did.
Man, I saw gangsters
Yeah.
run to the floor.
Wow.
So again, when anybody comes up to you and asks you that question about you gonna make another hit, I'm gonna make another song.
Right.
You can make it a hit though. Bump
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. That's facts. I like that. I like that.
So, there's, I was looking at Sean Pritchett said, just did a line dance workout at a gym to flex. He said flex was one of the dances on his workout playlist. Now, you also have something like that. Let's talk about it.
Okay, yeah. So Qrobe is correct.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna be completely honest. Like when I created that was something for myself. Like I had got to like 250, 60 pounds.
Well, tell them
So
what Qrobics is.
it's line dance aerobics. It's just a variation of all my songs with just exercise movements to it. As I research, I do know that there's so many people who do the same thing. So it's just kind of like in conjunction with what everybody else is doing. We at first I was pushing it hard like a thing, kind of like the whole Zumba thing, but I'm very mindful of people who actually do certain things for real. Like
Right.
I'm mindful of real trainers and real dance instructors. So I created it, and it's something that people love to do, but by no means am I gonna sit here and say, oh, it's better than the next one or the next one. But
Right.
it is line dance aerobics, and it's just something that we put together to help myself lose weight. I'm a testimony to it. And right now I weigh 210 pounds. So I know, it works for myself. It's just something to get people moving, because, when I would do these Zumba conventions that they would book me for, I see everybody just jumping around, just like
Right.
bouncing off the walls. But then
Right.
if I pull up to the Blues Fest, I promise you, I can see, my big girls moving just as good as long as the music and the vibe is right. So it just made me feel good to know that as long as you can get people moving, you can change lives.
Right. Definitely.
And you know what? We now Qrobics, I don't think people really, I don't know where they are with that, but that is a workout. It's like the Cupid shuffle, you'll have a different outlook on it when you push
Yeah, you ain't gonna like, you might not like it.
workout. You be like, whoo, it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good. And so again, thank you for that.
So
There you
you,
go.
so you, so you create the dances. So you always what you did you just start becoming a choreographer when you did the Cupid Shuffle, or what? How did this come to play for you?
Man, I always been a dancer though. Like, I'm from Louisiana, man. I used to make a lot of R&B with bounce music, like back in the day when I was in college when I was young, and we'd go to the club and dance from 9 to 2. I mean, we hitting it. So I always was into dancing, man. With line dances, after I made Cupid Shuffle, I came out with the Love Slide.
Right.
That was the one that record was the one where I was trying to make another one. And what really opened my eyes to what we talked about earlier was I presented Love Slide to Atlantic and they said it wasn't good enough. Then I sent it to Malico and they said it wasn't good enough. No, it's not. And then I'm in the hood and they hitting Love Slide.
Right.
So I'm like, it's good enough to somebody. So I with me, I wanted what I wanted to do is make line dance music a thing, but from an R&B aspect. So if you notice on all my songs, I'm singing my directions.
Right.
And I try. It's a real challenge sometimes because you want to sing something real clever, but you want the dances to make sense. Because
Right.
I'm making line dances for people who can't dance. That's why all the as you said, other people that was at that party that time at night, they can catch on because not everybody's a dancer.
Right.
So I try to make them like I'm like a beginner level type guy, but I'll come up with some stuff like Flex. I made Flex during the pandemic, and I was sitting in the studio playing around with some harmony stuff, and I started doing the hook, and I just was like, you know what? It's the pandemic. I don't even care. I'm not putting no verses. I ain't putting no lyrics.
Right.
I'm going all directions. Let's see how this works.
Right.
and man, it sonically it hypnotizes you, bro. And so going back to what you were saying, I try to create the lyrics and the dances at the same time.
Okay. Okay. I get it. And it makes sense because it make it easier for people to really catch on and retain. If any honestly, because when we like as an instructor, when we teaching the dance, people wonder like, how do you remember all the dances to these steps to these songs? And I'm like, well, the lyrics, the steps are lyrics to me. So I sang the lyrics to the song based off the steps, and that's how I retain it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
You
it's
just gave up my secret to the people who trying to make line dance music. That's exactly what.
hey,
No, I'm just
hey,
nah,
but
but you're right though. You so right. When you sing it like it's 1, 2, 3, dun, 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 dun. That's the traditional. Just even if you just like teaching any type of dance. So when I'm slide to the right, right foot, left foot, then turn with not flag. Like you trying to, you got to keep it because out in 2022, people attention span is a lot shorter.
right,
So you got to keep staying on them. And
right.
stay on it, man.
I agree. But I think what helped them remember mine is because my vocals was like Luther. You
It
know what
was
I'm saying?
awful.
So when they hear my vocals, you know what I mean,
It
they
was
can't
awful,
forget
off
it.
the chain.
They can't forget it. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget. Hey, I'm just saying, not everybody is able.
Yeah, not everybody got that gift, bro.
That's all
So,
it is.
Cupid,
Yes.
Miss Adrian Woods out of Georgia, I think Mapleton, maybe Georgia. She wanted to know where can she find Qrobics.
Oh, it's Qrobics.com, and I'm gonna give you the correct spelling of it is Curobiks. That's Curobiks. And just go to Qrobics.com. You can get the DVDs, or you can like get the digital download now because that's the new thing. And or you could literally just watch it. Like you can pay like I think it's like $2 to rent it and just kind of watch it. So but it's Curobiks, and you can order it there, and it's real fun, real solid. The biggest part of Qrobe is the most successful thing that I've had is that a lot of schools in Louisiana have integrated into their PE. So you got a lot of school teachers and a lot of people in the parish that are using it to get these kids moving. So that's pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Okay, so look, tell us about. I'm just trying to highlight some things. What's up with your smell good?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have my first cousin is a chemist, and he creates fragrances, and he would come by and we're like, man, you smell good. What's that? So I wanted to create a fragrance for myself, like because I perform at a lot of festivals outdoor, and you come off stage, take a picture with folk. You want to make sure that that moment isn't too memorable for a negative reason, right? So
Right.
so we started going out and putting different pheromones together and stuff, and came up with bells and bowls. We spell bowls like Louisiana. We like to put EAUX at the end of words like "Go Tigers" or stuff like that. So it's called Bells and Bowls, and you can order it at Bells and Bowls. That's BELLESANDBEAUXS, bellsandbowls.com. And honestly, I wear it everywhere. I wear it all the time. It's long lasting. All of our stuff, all of our supply comes from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
We get all our stuff from Saudi Arabia and Dubai. It's the pure pheromones, and it lasts. So if you ever took a picture with me, your boy don't be stank. Cause I be on the bells and bowls, and this is some good stuff. Bells is the actual perfume actually as well.
Oh,
And
flavors.
you can order samples to test it out before you buy the bottles and everything like that. But it's isolated. It's something that I wear, my whole team wears, and people who meet me wear, and it's exclusive, and it's some good stuff.
Right, it is. I actually purchased that for the ladies, and
Oh
so
wow, that's love.
I'm telling you, that's what we do.
So much.
So what's your next venture? Like what's on your next move, if anything? What you focusing on right now?
So man, check this out, and that's why I was so excited about this interview. Is I dropped a new album called
Okay.
Capricorn 2. Capricorn 1 I dropped in 2017, and 2 came out this year, December 22nd, which is my birthday.
Mhm.
So I got a bunch of records on there. One particularly Flex that's doing well, but I got a new record that's attacking the blues world very strong. It's called Two Step on My Haters, and it's featuring Shirley Murdoch.
Mm.
And it is bumping. You can go check it out. Two Step on My Haters. And I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to see if I can get an instructor to create the best line dance for it. Because here's the thing about Cupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could remake Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna walk outside and go to the grocery store and somebody go say, Q, I heard that Amazing Grace. How the line dance go, bruh?
Oh wow.
It don't matter what song I make. They like, where the dance at? So
Yeah.
I embrace it. But
Okay.
with Two Step on My Haters, it's such a bluesy song. I kind of want the formula to be kind of how Wabo and the Tamia record is. It's like I wanted somebody just to create it
Mm-hmm.
and just, I'll be like, who can make me the best dance? And then I'll get them in the video and stuff like that. People make that. Y'all instructors, so y'all know.
Yeah.
When I put that contest up, it's gonna be 900 dances.
Yeah.
Because you got one.
You gotta pull from the community, bro, because the community is where the soul and the heart is.
Well,
Yeah.
I got one, and
Bernadette
is blazing. Yeah.
created one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, I should have known Bernadette was on it. She got all the she in everybody's studios. Bruno Mars.
Yes,
Bruno
indeed.
Mars the other day.
Man, so I'm just like, whichever one catch on with the folk, man, we're gonna roll with it because it's a really good record, man. Shirley Murdoch is a complete legend, and for me to be able to do a song with her, and that's a blessing too. So, I'm just trying to throw songs out. The Go Ahead Baby record is like blowing up. Like I put that out in 2012, and then I go to, and thank God, whoever you use to create TikTok, thank you.
Oh, what?
TikTok is, oh my God, like
Yeah,
y'all don't understand. TikTok is like the greatest thing ever created for me.
What? I agree. I can't get my wife off of it. All I know is if my wife go get her nails done, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of TikTok videos sent to my messenger.
Man, look, I got a 13-year-old man, and he just got on it, and he make me feel like I'm so inferior, man. His little page so live. He be having effects going across, and I'm like, how you do that? But I don't want to ask him because I'm really regulating the TikTok right now. Like I'm like, but it's funny because with that, man, like so I got that going on, and I'm really just pushing them, man. The Flex video comes out on the 18th of February, so that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I'm just glad that we kind of on the backside of this pandemic, so now we starting to work and get out, and man, it feels so good, bro.
So speaking of that, even when the shutdown happened, how were you able to navigate through all of that? Like, first of all, how were you able to survive mentally? First of all, you know what I mean, and all that mess.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you, I was on the bad side of it. I was one of those people who, like, if you talk to me about the pandemic, I would get mad and I would argue with you. Like, I'd want to fight you. Like don't talk to me about it, because it was like, what was really affecting me was how I was watching football games, basketball games, all of this stuff, and then boom, if you are an entertainer, you can't do a festival. Oh no. But if you got a pigskin or a helmet on or a ball,
you can get in there.
Then it was cool. And for me, the older I get, the more I say what I would just want to say. So, it was like that, man. It was tough. It was bad because being on stage is my love, man. I love it. I love creating music. So I can honestly tell you, man, that it was bad. I'm fortunate that I have a great family who understood where I was coming from and kind of let me vent. But oh man, I was one of them that was on the internet every day talking crazy. I had to pray about that, man.
You was
I'm
Kanye Westing it, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know what?
Yeah.
But he may have been talking crazy, but he was doing a lot of other things. He had Qrobics going for the community to keep them in shape. He had each one of us. We had a Saturday he chose a month, and we were back to back every Saturday performing, to give that interaction with the community. He
Yeah.
also would bring us in, and he would actually do, I would say, like mini concerts.
Yeah.
That's
He
what's up.
plugged in and he's performing live. And tell us about this karaoke that Katrina Daniels brought it up.
Yes, yes. That now, as much as I fussed about the pandemic,
Mhm.
it did create some really cool stuff.
All right.
So while I'm at the crib, I'm like, man, I want to do this thing, an online karaoke show. So I just bring people on and just let them sing. And y'all, I tell you, hilarious. Like,
Marquise, he's worse than you.
cause I would try not to laugh because I don't want them to be mad at me.
Right.
Man, they would come on there and sing their hearts out, and I'd be like, and then I would read the comments at the bottom, trying not to laugh because the comment section was just insane, man.
Oh my gosh.
And it really blew up, man, to where like I ended up opening. I have a if you're ever in Lafayette, Louisiana, I have a spot called the Brass Room where we do Cupid karaoke's every Saturday night, man, and we capacity every weekend, man, and people just coming up, and karaoke, man. The better you sing, like nobody want to hear you sing if you sing good. Like
Right.
they don't care about that. They
Yeah.
want you to come up there raggedy.
Yeah. Oh, my spot.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what? You couldn't go there because
Yeah.
your
Yeah, that's
Luther,
right. The
your
Luther
Luther,
get me booed. You know what I
they gonna be
mean?
like, he too good, man.
Uh-oh.
Get him on the mic.
Yeah, my bad. That ain't my spot then. My
Oh
bad.
man, they gonna
Fuck that.
boy, they gonna cheer you on so hard.
Nah, you can't come back, man. Serve drinks or something. But now, so let me ask you this though. Being in a position that you are, and even the success that you've received even up to this point, how do you deal with people who try to, I don't want to say use you, but try to seek opportunity through interaction through you. You know what I mean? Because you always have some people, hey, check out my mixtape, or da da da, hey, I got this new thing, check this out, and all that stuff. Like, how do you deal with that? Are you like, nah, I'm good, or it's like, how do you manage that as an artist?
Man, I listen to everything. Be honest, like and it might sound crazy, but man, I be giving random people my number sometimes. Because
Mhm,
as I said, the older I get, the more brutally honest I am, and it's
mhm,
kind of like I'll just be like, hey man, that's nothing I could do, or this, work on this, work on this. I'll give them opinion and feedback,
right,
but you can tell when a person truly want feedback, or they want a meal ticket. And
mhm,
from there, I tell them, man, look, bro, I'm still being an artist. I can't sign you. Nothing I can do for you. I'm still working on myself.
mhm,
But I can help you if you want to do a feature. Let's do this record, that record, or whatever else. Instead of like just kind of brushing them off. Because I was that dude at one time. I was the guy who's like, man, can you listen to me sing? Yada yada yada. And one thing I can say is a lot of those guys who didn't want to play accordion on that record, Cupid Shuffle, when I asked them, trust. They kick themselves in the butt every day, every time they hear that record. You know what I mean? So
right,
you never know when you can find a diamond in the rough, man. Like sometimes you meet somebody who can really like you be like, wait a minute, like
mhm,
this is really dope. Let's connect.
mhm,
And so you never really know, man. So I don't, as far as listening to music and stuff like that, I'm always kind of like open to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And just tell them if I can, I can't help them. But if I'm in artist mode like I am right now, it's like I could do a record with you, but
right,
I like the whole I'm gonna sign you to my label and then I'm gonna pay your bills and buy you clothes and let you sit up and just be a singer. That's the thing of the past.
right, right.
Because what artists don't understand is when they give you a demo, and I ask people this sometimes too. I'm like, so what exactly you want me to do from this? And if it's a broad answer, like I just want to just try to get it, I want to make it, and I'll be like, that's when we get deep. Make it where? Explain what making it is to you. Like, do you want people to hear it? You want a record deal? You
Mhm,
want, because I'm gonna tell you, if you get a record deal, take it from somebody who got one.
mhm,
I dodged a bunch of bullets with my deal. It's not what it's always cracked up to be, and you know, so I'll listen, but I give them I give them the square, straight up responses to this stuff, bro.
mhm. That's what's up. That's what's up. Katrina said, talk about K-pop.
Oh, them little dudes. So, so okay, so I don't know if anybody know what K-pop is. K-pop is the little Oriental kids, Asian kids who do they like the new kids on the block of like Japan and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Well, I'm sitting down chilling one day during the pandemic, and I hear a song called "Left Right" by this group called 17. I'm like, let me go listen to this song because everybody say, man, you got to see that they stole the shuffle. And I listened to the record, and boy,
Oh Lord,
pure Jack move, pure. So I go on the internet and I'm like, I don't know. First of all, remember, I don't know nothing about K-pop. I didn't perform in Japan like 3 times. I toured Japan 3 times, but I've seen some. But I'm like, who's these dudes? So I get on Twitter and I'm like, hey, these little dudes stole my song,
right?
y'all. I had over 100 million messages, tags. Them little fans from over there.
Oh no!
Oh, they went into ninja mode on me,
Oh
dog.
no!
They went crazy, threatening me, everything. So Black Twitter,
Right? They
start
hold
riding
you
for
up.
their dog.
Yeah, right.
So we had a whole Twitter battle, man, and we still in the process of getting the paperwork done of like getting that rectified because K-pop, they just take a lot of American songs, redo them, and then go to Japan with it. And because the laws are a little different, they can try to get away with it. Now they've been sued by a bunch of people before, but for me it was crazy because they they attacked me. They attacked my integrity. I was scared. I was not. They're fearful. So hey man, you can't.
Wow.
Hey, that's what they do.
Wow.
Fearful. So, but now like some of the messages, bro, like it was real, like crazy, bro. And but yeah, they got a lot of culture vultures all over, man, and they definitely got me. So I would tell y'all go listen to the song, but I want to up. Well, you go listen to it because when I get them back, we gonna update streams.
Well, hey, you said, hey, you had to say, well, hey, we all gonna go with it. Like, well, let's see what this thing talking about K-pop.
Hey, you hear that song? The first 15 seconds, you're gonna just shake your head and be like, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, they just flat out. And then when I read their little interview on the it was like, we just wanted to make a song that just made everyone happy.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what? What? Man, you'll hear, bro. You'll hear, dude. It's crazy.
Man,
So do you have anything coming up?
I do. Video comes out on the 18th. And then I'll be playing in Houston, Texas on March the 12th. Then I'll be in New Orleans March 4th. Myrtle Beach in June. So if you're in South Carolina, I'll be out there. And the shows are starting to pile up and pick up quite a bit. So yeah, those will be a bunch of the spots. You can always find my dates on my Instagram because I live on it. Like as you can see with the Walmart deal. Like if you message me, I'm going to message you back.
That's what's up.
I'm very active with that, man, because you never know where the next major situation come from. You got to be active and keep your eyes up. So yeah, I got a bunch of shows coming up and just looking forward to just performing and just like I said, man, it's nothing like going to a place and watching 5,000 people doing your dance and just like having a ball and cutting up. And I jump down there and do it with them and stuff. Like, I might even do the Tamia dance with y'all, man. I got my footwork crazy. So yeah, man. Oh, hey, bro, look, bro.
Hey, Doc, because there's a difference between a dancer and someone who do line dancing for some reason.
Man, look, man, my footwork is pretty impeccable, man. Now some of them tough. Some of the dances are a little tough. Like the first line, I'm gonna tell you, the first line dance I ever learned from the line dance community. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, on tour, man. I was on tour with Chris Brown, B5, and Young Berg. Okay. And the opening act was Big Moochie and the 71 North Boys. And them boys came out and did booty bounce, and I didn't know what was going on. The whole Cleveland. I was like,
hey, they took that dance and put Kane Wayne with it.
You're right. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, hit the King Wayne with it now. So
That's what that is for. Yeah.
yeah, he told me because we ran into him over in when he was here on the cruise, and he was like, yeah, so somebody from Florida had took it. I was like, hey you, the people they went from Florida. They just happened to move here. They weren't from Florida.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, man. So I always try to stay on top of it because you never know when they're gonna play something where you just gotta get on the floor and party with the folk, man.
So what dance is difficult right now that you see out there that's just you like, yeah, that's a little bit more of a challenge? Now we already know terminal reaction is out there. Most people know about
I was just about to say that. Man, that take a level of concentration.
I learned that once. Check this out. Shout out to my girl Michelle Watkins. She taught me. Michelle, she got like an oxygen tank. You know what I mean? Everything. But she taught me to dance. I learned it once. And one thing for sure, you got to do it more than once if you're going to really keep it.
Yeah.
Once, and she broke it down for me, and I do appreciate her for that. But I got to go back on that. So,
man, bro. That's the one. I was just about to say terminal reaction because Moochie tried to show me, and I was like, "Hold
on, Moochie tried to show you terminal reaction."
He tried to show me, like you gotta remember,
show you the video.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say this on public forum. You might see me tag the Line Dance King on some of my stuff, okay. But when I do that, it's just to bring attention to it, because Moochie is the real king when it comes to just making just line dance music.
Right.
That's like just that. And he's so consistent with it. And he's been such a good friend, man. So, you know, he could not try to show it to me. He's Moochie. You know, no matter what he showed me, I was gonna believe him anyway, because he Moochie.
But you say, well, I don't think I saw that like that.
Yeah, I don't know, Moochie, that's the one.
Hey, we talked to Moochie. Moochie made sure, because first of all, he recognized himself as the international line dance king. So
and bro, he and I had that conversation. I was like, Moochie, look, you know, because I felt bad. I was like, look, Moochie, you know, I be putting on the line dance king because I got about 9, but you got about 99. So you got to figure out a way to make your name bigger than mine, because it's no shot. It's just we just trying to bring attention to this thing. So step in international real quick. I'm like, hey,
international.
Hey, much respect, my man. Shoot,
definitely, man. We talked to him, and he was. We had a conversation with him. And one thing he said was that he don't like all them dances with all them dang steps, man. He like the old school where you can learn on the floor type steps and everything.
Man, Mooch is a motorcycle rider, bro.
Yeah.
He pulling up in the club with 10 pounds of jacket, leather, with some 15-pound boots and some chains and probably a weapon that's about 20 pounds.
Right.
So he can't do all that. He got to keep it cool. The bikers don't want to do all the extra stuff because they got too much stuff on them.
Right.
Oh yeah. Trust me. Oh yeah.
And this has been really great. Cupid, you know, we can go on and on. I really want to say thank you so much. Time has been well spent. And one of our viewers from London, Carla Gray, has said hello.
Hey,
and so it's almost, look, it's like midnight where she is. And she's up watching.
That's love, man. That's love. I've never been to the Great Britain area. So hey, no promoter.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
Yes, I don't forget, as Cupid has said, his video for Flex, right? It's coming out on the 18th
of this month.
This month, okay.
Yes,
so,
February 18th.
Good. Listen out for that, or look out for it. And every Saturday for your karaoke, that's live, isn't it?
Yeah, you can watch it live on my Facebook. So if you go to Facebook, my Facebook page is Cupid with the little blue check. Just look for that. And I'm always live on there. We broadcast that live. I also have a radio show, Cupid's Dance Party Radio, on the FM station here, Z1059. So we broadcast the karaoke, you know, from the radio as well. And also, if you don't mind me saying, if to all the line dancers out there, the whole community, like, hit me up on Instagram. When you hit me up, like, inbox me so I know who you are, because I'm always looking for feedback and stuff like that I could do better as an artist, because, like, You know, again, I'm still learning. And if you guys have any dances you create to some of my songs that don't, send them to me. I'll repost them. And then if it hit 10 million views, then we know that's the one. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate that, man, and appreciate that the community being so open to letting me be able to create music for them.
What's your Instagram name? So people
Excuse me, it's official new Cupid. So it's official new Cupid, phonetically correct, guys. Because look, the Southern Soul promoters, I don't know why they can't spell. Line dances is better, but line dance community is better. But the Southern Soul and Blues dudes, I done had my name spelled Qupid, Q-PID.
Oh wow.
They be what's up, Cupid, Cupit. So it's Cupid.
Wow.
It's official new Cupid on Instagram, and I'm very active, man. So anything y'all got, if y'all do any one of my dances, tag me. I'm going to repost it. I'm going to put it in my story, and because without y'all, it's just noise. You know, it's just noise until y'all, you know, start making it a thing. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely, brother.
So shout out again to you for all of the music and the dances that you have created for us. Because as Marquise was saying, we can do other dances, and you know, because we don't hear the cha-ching in our ears, you know, it's easy for us to say, man, look, I don't want to hear no Cupid shuffle right now.
Yeah.
Put a little of this on, you know, I don't want to hear the wobble. But the truth of the matter is, those non-line dancers, that's what gets them to the floor.
Yeah.
And it becomes, I mean, it's like the electric slide.
Right.
You put Cupid on, that's equivalent to the electric slide. Everybody is on the floor. So shout out to you. Thank you for allowing God to use you to bless us in on this level, so that we can actually not only do it in our homes, family reunions. You know what? I could take that to the church and do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, moms and pops, thank you for keeping you focused to the point where you can take your music into the church and not have to, you know, bleep a word out or,
That's
you
right.
know, things of that nature. So thank you for all of those things. Thank you for coming on to this show. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. You have so much love. I think you're on your phone. So you probably go back and look at your comments, and don't forget to post it, because I know people will watch it later.
Absolutely.
And what else, Marquise?
I would definitely like to piggyback on what she said. Definitely thank you, along with, you know, Big Moochie and a few other artists that kind of continue to promote it line dance, because at the end of the day, what y'all have done and what y'all continue to do is introduce the world to the community that exists. You know what I mean? Because we'll see people and they'll be like, oh snap, they don't know what line dance is, or if they think of line dance, they think of country or whatever like that. And so when you guys say, oh, it's the Cupid Shuffle, or it's the wobble, or it's this, that, and the other, but let me introduce you to our community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to bring more exposure to. So for the fact that you were willing to create that, and it takes a special gift to do that too, because of the simple fact, like me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I can do it, but my patience ain't gonna give you 2 steps. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but everybody knows their lane. You know what I mean? And the fact that you like, I'm at peace with this, is appreciated, because we need people who are at peace to provide that passion in that area. And we do appreciate you doing that as well. And even thank you to the people that came on too. Ain't nothing but love, man. We definitely thank y'all for joining in and checking in, feedback, saying how you feel and all that stuff. It's awesome, definitely.
Man, this is a beautiful platform. I'm looking at the comments on the side popping up, and thank y'all again, man. And look, I'm gonna give you, before I go to, I'm gonna say this. Continue to keep it sacred. Like, continue to guard the line dance community the way y'all do. Like, I go on some of the forums, and I know for the advanced people, I know they may, you know, this is too easy, this is too easy, but I don't worry about that. I do appreciate how y'all guard the guard the community. Because listen, when you start letting the machine get involved and start watering it down, it takes from the authenticity of what it is.
Right.
And it's one of those things that's like, you know, it's like go-go, like it's so big, and the land dance community is so big, but it's still sacred. And I love the way y'all guard it and protect it, and continue to do that. Don't let them folk start, you know, making the machine and trying to make these advanced dances into a thing like where they tainting what you guys do. So that's big too, man. Guard that, continue to do that, man. And whenever they ask me, because look, I get record companies all the time, can you make us a line dance song for so and so? Like I had Tank people reached out to me for a record one time. I had all kind of people hit me up, and I tell them, they'd be like, so what's the secret? I'm like, I'm not telling you. Who do we contact to get these line dances? I'm not gonna ever tell you. And I've kept that in my pocket because, you know, that'll just water down the whole culture, man. So salute to y'all, man, for being, you know, having that badge on y'all chest, man, representing.
I tell you for sure, one of the biggest things for us, and I'm going to speak from, and this is my opinion when it comes to the community, and yeah, they definitely guard to the fullest, is that we try our best to make the people aware that there's more than what you see. You know what I mean? Because they think, you know, they don't know about soul line dancing. And so we try to bring exposure to them, let them know, like, hey, this ain't nothing, bro. Like, there is a community behind all of this. But you ain't gonna just come in and just do what you do and just rate the community, because we got some people, Lady T, we got some people on here who don't play the radio with you at the same time.
Real. That's real though. You gotta have those, man.
Yeah,
salute to them, man. For
lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow. And in the midst, as we're trying to wrap up, because you know we are way over an hour. Man, Lady T was like, exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Queen always want us to at least do a trivia. Marquise, you got one? It's okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. You got it.
Oh, okay. Well, as we wrap up, tell me, what's the name of the fragrance that Cupid has?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Let me look at these comments.
Yeah. And why they looking through the answer?
Don't reverse it.
Yeah. Why they going through the answer trying to figure it out and wind it back? Once again, definitely we want to recognize the dance of the month this month. If anything else, I put it out a couple of days. So the dance of the month is called Bump That, and that's by our girl Erica Dickens from Atlanta and Shanita Laster over there at 757. And so we put it out already, Advanced Dance of the Month. So y'all know what it is. You ain't got no excuse. Get on it. Send those videos out. Post it. Let people know about it at the same time, because we're looking forward to seeing it. And once again, it's not about you just learning to dance. That's not really the challenge. It's about you posting it and showing us that you know, your vulnerability, so we can support you and love you in the midst of all that. So we thank you for that.
All right. Well, D, you kind of came halfway. You and Pamela.
Okay, whoever, let me see. I see it. Melva Stennis. Leela Lord. I think she beat it to it by like 4 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, like 0.4 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, it's Leela Lord and Melva Stennis. Y'all got it.
Hey.
Oh yes, awesome. And please don't forget, I'm gonna put Queen. Text the number that you see at the bottom of the screen, 813-407-1216. And she will send you something, Layla. Thank you for that. And is there anything else, Marquise?
No. I mean, you put go to Kpop, look at the video real quick so you can check it out. Light it up, follow it, y'all. Subscribe, everything.
Yeah.
Yes, please don't forget to go out and follow Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. Like, share, subscribe to it. And every Sunday when we go live, you will get notified and you will be able to tune in. The shows, they are recorded live and they are posted to the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance page. Shout out to Queen Sheila. She is watching. She's the one who actually created this platform. And so she said hello to everybody. She's missing everybody. She is recovering very well, and she's looking forward to coming back very soon. And don't forget, she always say donations are accepted via Cash App at $ the LDC. And she say thanks a lot for those that will be that are there to support and keep this going. And dance of the week, we normally allow our guests to select that. What dance would you like to put out for our viewers to do this week? Cupid.
Oh, I thought you was talking. I
got the month. You got the week, brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, wait. So I get to pick a dance for y'all to do.
Yes, this
y'all
week.
gotta do it all week.
Yeah, they're gonna post it too. They need to post it too. So
I know y'all need to tag his page up. Tag Cupid when you do his dance, okay?
Y'all know I need them flex videos. I know I need them.
Yeah.
Bring them on. I need all the flex videos because let me tell you, they got some on TikTok that I can't repost. Oh my god. Oh, it's y'all. It'd be a struggle. Y'all gotta understand my struggle when I hashtag Cupid, when I hashtag flex line dance challenge and I get to clicking, I'll be like, ooh, no. You gotta clean that. You gotta clean your bathroom first. You can't have the toilet paper sitting in the reflection with the toothbrush. It's rough, y'all. So help me out, please.
Yeah. Struggle's real.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, Marquise, you can take us out if you like.
All right, cool. Well, thank everybody for joining us once again. Don't forget to subscribe, follow the page, like it, and everything else. Don't forget to do your flex videos, tag Cupid, subscribe to him on Instagram as well too. Official Cupid, the official new Cupid.
Official new Cupid, yep.
Official new Cupid. Spell Cupid right, or we're gonna judge you. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, like Queen always say, love is no good until you give it away, right?
Unless you give it away.
You better give it up then. That's what stuff like that. All right.
It has been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank all of you, the viewers. Thank you so much, Cupid.
Thank y'all. I appreciate the platform, y'all.
Yes. I look forward to the 18th, seeing this video and seeing you soon.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all have a great night.
All right. Thank y'all.
Deuces.